Hi, everybody. I decided at the last minute to go live today. Looks like I have a couple of watchers. Please say hello if you are. Oh, good morning, Greg and Kat. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I apologize for the lighting. It's not that bright out today, so there's not that much light coming in. I'm actually working on the bluebell colored cardigan. I'm working on the rib. Yes, happy St. Patty's Day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm actually using my laptop. So that's another reason why it's just easier for me to do the lives on my laptop because I can see the comments better. On my phone, it's a lot harder. So it's a lot easier this way. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get on live today is because I wanted people to be able to ask me any questions that they wanted to. I've seen a lot in my comments that people are wanting me to do tutorials and all that, and I don't have really the equipment to do that at this point. I do hope to do that in the future. Um, but as of right now, I don't have the equipment. And I've had people asking me different questions and different things. So I just thought, I could get on live and kind of say hello to everybody and see if anybody had anything they really wanted to ask me about knitting or crochet. Um, yes, I mean that's really why I wanted to get on, and y'all can see me live for a change. Like I said, I'm just knitting on this bluebell colored one at the moment. Oh, and just so everybody knows, yes, I have been dealing with this. So I was sick. I don't know, 2 months ago, and ever since then, I have been dealing with this congestion and well, I don't say yeah, kind of congestion and stuff off and on, uh, all the time. It gets better and then it gets worse. So that's kind of why I've been sounding like that on my videos. I apologize, uh, but it can't be helped at this point. I take the stuff I'm supposed to try to help it. I haven't taken my nose spray and stuff this morning, so that's probably another reason why I sound like that. Uh, Please, if you're watching, say hello. Hello. I'm afraid I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. Um, Elsa? Is it Elsa? Thank you for joining. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tracy. Yes, actually, Susan, I have made. Yes, absolutely. Um, I do. I have one upstairs, actually, a cardigan that I plan to eventually sell that I did crochet. And I have a cute little pattern. I think you can see it on some of my older videos that I do for uh, babies, a little crochet cardigan pattern. And I have quite a few other patterns that I would love to crochet as well. But, there's not enough time. I don't have but two hands, unfortunately. I wish I had more so I could get more things done. Um, but yes, Dragon Cat, thank you. Yes, please like the video if you're enjoying it, please. Uh, how is everybody doing? And thank you, Susan, for your comment. I really appreciate that. I really do. Forever Vintage 66. Hello. Oh, I'm glad you found me. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. You're very, very welcome. Yes, I do. I tie up, so not always, but if I remember to, when I start a project, I leave a long length, just like Sheila does. I've been doing this a long time too, and I leave a long length and wind it up in a little what they call a little butterfly or little hank at the end of my knitting, so I can use that to sew it up. Once again, I do apologize for the video. I know that over here, this side of it is light and this side of it's a little more dark, but I can't help it. It's the way it is today um, here in Vegas. So, I have big plans for this channel. I really would love, like I sold in my last video that I made yesterday. I really want to get this channel expanded, so I can start putting out a lot more content for you guys instead of just on the weekends. I really want to be able to do that, and I will eventually do tutorials. Um, I am. I will mention this. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not. Um, but I know I have had a lot of people ask me for tutorials. And what I may end up doing once I am able to get enough subscribers and enough watch hours is I may actually set up a membership to where you pay. It wouldn't be much at all, but you would pay for a membership and you would have access to my tutorials. Um, that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Um, just as as a thank you to my wonderful subscribers who support me. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. Hi, Angela. Hi, Andrea. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about doing because for me to do tutorials, I have to have certain equipment, and I haven't been able to do that yet. Um, so I'm really trying to grow this channel and do what I want to do here. I really want this to be a long term thing. So I really enjoy it. I really do. I love getting to talk to everybody. I love to read the comments and what have you. It's really nice. Uh, and I know as I get larger, I will end up having to have moderators when I do lives as well. Oh, is overcast where you are, Andrea? Yeah, it is here too. It's overcast. I mean, it had been raining. It finally stopped yesterday, but it had been raining. Well, and we actually this last week we even had snow flurries. Of course, in the mountains there's tons and tons of snow. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Yes, yes, I really am. Because I think that there's a lot I would love to show you all. There's a lot I would like to talk about and different things about knitting. I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I did mention in one of my videos. I have been knitting for 30 years and crocheting for 32, and I have studied a lot about knitting and crochet. Um, so I think that there's a lot of of tips and tricks and things over time that I could bring and help and show people and do that kind of stuff. But I also love to just get on and just knit and talk with everybody. And I hope you all have just grabbed you a project or whatnot and they're are knitting or crocheting right along with me. Uh, yeah, it's really great. Hi, Susan. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. Yes, one thing about this day and age that I have noticed, there are a lot of male knitters and crocheters now. I follow so many on Instagram and here on YouTube as well. There really is quite a lot. Here in the US, I follow some that are in the UK. I know of there is a gentleman called Richard Knits that lives in the UK that him and his wife both knit and crochet. So he's forever knitting. He doesn't have a channel, but he is on Instagram, and just very very nice man and knits constantly. Just beautiful beautiful garments. And actually, to be fair, thank you for saying I knit fast. This actually is not the fast way for me to knit. This way is actually probably my slowest. Well, I don't want to say my slowest. It's probably not my slowest, but it's because I also tuck it under my arm as well sometimes. So let me be honest with everybody. I learned over time to knit all different types of ways. I can hold the wool or yarn all different types of ways. I've taught myself um, how to hold the needle different ways, everything. Um, I'm I have basically experimented with everything uh, because number one, I love knitting and I wanted to know all the different types of ways. Number two, um, I am number two. I am ADD, so ADHD. Excuse me. So I have to, I can't just stick with one way. I got to do this way or that way or this way. So that's why in my videos you see me knitting all different types of ways because I'm just that's what I do. And I'm that way with crochet as well. Uh, I am. Let's see. Picked up baby. Oh yes, that's right, Angela. Yes, you work overnights. Bless you. Oh, I don't know how you do it. Um, I know when I used to work in retail at a certain store, we to reset some things like when it come to be back to school or whatever, we went overnight for a few weeks to do that, and I would oh gosh, I couldn't do it now. There's no way. I just couldn't do it. So kudos to you, Angela, because But I mean, I know if you've done it a long time, you get used to it. But it's a little rough working overnight. Yeah. But yes, this I'm loving this. Well, so this is Stylecraft Special DK, and of course I love Stylecraft Special DK. I love so many different types of wools or yarns. I've I've gotten in the habit because of uh, watching so many videos of folks in the UK and different things, and everybody knows my obsession with the UK. So I I call it, here in the states it's called yarn, and we call and yes, it's called yarn everywhere, but sometimes they just call it wool. So I do find myself a lot just saying wool, and if you hear me say wool, I mean yarn. It does not mean I'm knitting with wool. It means that I'm knitting with yarn. It's just a habit that I've picked up over time. That's just like I in my videos, if I'm using a certain size needle and I'm telling you something about it, I do. Um, I will tell you the American size, the UK size, and the metric size. I will tell you all of that. But for general purposes, I go strictly by the metric sizes because to me it's a lot easier. And I don't have to worry about, well, what is this over here? What is this over here? Like, um, for instance, if you're using a 4 millimeter needle, it's a size 6 in the US and a size 8 in the UK. So to me, it's just better to just go by the millimeters. Um, oh wow, wow, that is, yeah. You have worked in there a long time, Angela. Oh, I'm glad you could catch me as well, Dragon Cat. Take care. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you soon, love. And yes, if I get closer to the computer, it's because or to the camera, it's because I'm reading the comments. And I mean, I have people watching me from all over the world now. I find it quite interesting that I do so many different people, and I think it's great. Uh, and I made this live available for anyone. So, not just my subscribers can comment, everybody can. But I did that for a reason because I was thinking, well, maybe, it'll pop up for some other people and whatnot. Some folks will find me. And I tell you, this year I have never seen a little bit of different subject. I have never seen this much snow on all the mountains surrounding the valley here in Las Vegas. It is just incredible how much snow that there has been. Um, and where Brent is from is Colorado, and they have gotten hit really, really hard as well, with some really big storms and whatnot. What a, my little Chihuahua Higgins is over here laying and looking at me. Once again, I have to apologize for the lighting. I know it's just the way it is today. It's just real dreary. And if I try to put on an overhead light or something like that, it's going to spoil the video completely. So that's why I've just left this like that. Um, well, hello, Petra. Hello from the Czech Republic. Well, hello. My grandmother is full-blooded Bohemian, as we call it, because that part of the family came over from Bohemia and Moravia as well, parts of Moravia, in the 1800s. Where they're from in Texas, it is a very much a Czech community, uh, and so I am 20 some odd percent uh, Czech. Hello, Lillian. Good morning. Oh, really, Andrea? Yeah. I mean, we haven't had really much snow here in the valley, but on the mountains surrounding. Okay, so Las Vegas is down in a valley. It's basically like in a bowl. We are surrounded completely by mountains. So, you know, all of the mountains, let's see, where am I facing at? So, all of the mountains that are surrounding this way up to about up that way, which I know I'm pointing into oblivion. Y'all don't have a clue as to um, where I am pointing. Um, but anyway, on this whole part, so I guess the western to north part is all covered in snow, but the eastern part is not. It's weird. Yes, Bohemia and Moravia, Czech Republic. Yes. Um, but of course, when my family come over here, it was not called the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia, any of that. It was just Bohemia and Moravia. So uh, that's why they call themselves Bohemian. Um, and I speak just a very few words because, like I said, my grandmother is full blooded. So um, my dad was like half. So she is was that my Okay, so I get from my mom's side, I get all of my English, Scottish, Irish, and then I get a little bit of Scandinavian, uh, Czech, and German from my father, which my father passed away when I was 16 months of brain cancer. Um, it's been a long time ago. I am proud of all of my heritage. I have, but I am more. Really more British and Irish than anything. I mean, that's the biggest point, really, uh, than anything else. Uh, but yes, it's it is St. Patrick's Day today. Let me take a drink. It's about cold already. My coffee there, and I'm sure you can see because of the video that I have. I have my little stuff here. So I have a little yarn bowl here that a friend got me for my birthday. Um, that I have, my pins in when I sew up a garment. Sewing pins, measuring tape, stitch markers, stitch counters, chapstick. And then I have this where I have a needle gauge and rulers, and this is my crochet hooks that I use. Not all. This is not all the crochet hooks I have. Okay, I have tons. I have bags and bags upstairs of crochet hooks. But anyway, these are the ones I use normally. So they're down here, and I have my stitch markers and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Don. Good morning. Oh, San Diego. Good morning, Angela. I'm in the west of Scotland. We haven't had much snow here, which I'm glad about as I drive a lot during the night at work. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you haven't because that would be that is no fun. Uh, I know we went to Colorado back in October, and we got hit there with the first snowstorm that they had. So we had to deal with all of that, and that was yeah. I'll be honest with everybody. I love the snow as long as I can be in my house and look out the window at it. I don't want to get out in it. It's pretty looking out the window, but I don't want to get out in it. Same with rain. I didn't care to get out in the rain and all that kind of stuff. Um, to be fair, I'm not really an outdoorsy person at all. I'm really not. I I stay in a lot. So yes, I'm working on the ribbing or the welt as you call it. Um, for this cardigan. Well, I guess I could. Let's see here. Let me just get to the end of this row. I just went a little crazy yesterday. I got onto Etsy and I bought a whole bunch of baby children's more baby and children's patterns. Oh, Susan. Oh, okay. So you're in Ontario, Canada. All right. No, I have not ever made a temperature blanket, Susan. I have not. Angela, your sentiments too. Exactly. I feel the same way. It's lovely to look at as long as I don't have to venture out into it. Exactly. I feel the same way. Oh, I didn't. Let me show this. I haven't gotten that much more done on it, but this is the baby blanket. It's really nice here with the laptop because I can get more into it. You can see it better. And I wonder, does other people do this when I crochet? I took my I took my hook in wherever I want to keep it in with it so I don't lose it. Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Let me work a little bit on this. This has been a long time going here. This one. I really should get this finished. This scarf that I was working have been working on. Oh, thank you, Petra. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. This 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 scarf here, I've been trying to get this done for a long time, and this will actually you can't see it because it is black, but it will have it is a double ball stitch, and it will have a hat to match once I get it finished. and this is actually, I think I said this in one of my other videos. This yarn is actually, um, I don't know if people, if I have anybody in the U.S. watching or not, but um, there is a designer called Eddie Bauer. There's clothes you can buy, and we didn't even realize it. I went to one of the craft stores, and they actually make yarn. So this is actually that designer's line of yarn. Oh, well, I've always kind of just stuck it in there like that. Um, the crochet hook, but then it'll get lost down in the yarn or something. So that's why I kind of weave it in the project like that. I started seeing some other people do that, and so um, that's why I started doing that. But otherwise, I would just put the crochet hook up and then have to remember what size I was using, which I'm usually pretty good at that. So I'm okay. Uh, oh, I'm up to 22 watchers. That's great. Thank you all for joining me today. Just knitting. I know I have way entirely too much progress. I mean, too much projects on the go, but it just kind of happened. For a long time, I didn't. I would only have like one or two things going, um, but then it kind of just grew this time, and now I have all of these different projects. You, Sheila, Michelle, and I most recently subscribed to Sophia from Knits for You, or my four favorite. Oh, thank you, Angela. That's so nice. Thank you. Yes, I love to watch Sophia now too. I do. Lillian, on your mom's purple cardigan, are you following a pattern for the construction? Okay, so let me tell you all. I'll bring that out. So I'm still working on the sleeve, but let me tell you also what I do. Now, I do know how to design cardigans and sweaters from scratch, um, but I find it a lot easier on some things, not all, on some things. If you have a basic stocking stitch pattern and just pick a stitch pattern, like, okay, for instance, this is actually a basic stocking stitch King Cole knitting pattern that all I did was take the Irish small stitch and put it in there. So you do a little swatch, make sure you're getting the same amount of stitches to the inch that it states on the actual pattern, no matter what stitch pattern you're putting in, no matter what stitch you're doing. Just make sure it's the same gauge, the same. Do a little tension square, a little gauge swatch. Okay, as long as it's the same, you can insert it in. Now, there might be times where you need to add a stitch or subtract a stitch depending on the pattern. Like if this would be a basket weave or something, I might would need to add another stitch to the back. But that's no problem because if you add it, in one place, you might take it away from another. So overall, the whole, uh, how can I say it? So over the whole garment, you may have added just a couple of stitches. It really doesn't make that much difference. And there's places where you can take that away. And that's another thing that I would love to get into doing, is showing tutorials of how I do that, how I just adjust it as well. Yes, Susan, I have done Tunisian crochet. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so I actually have done that. Tunisian crochet. I've done a baby blanket where I cross stitch the baby's name on there, and all of that good stuff. Um, so yes, I have done that. Oh, you look more forward to more of my crochet crochet videos. Yes, I try to fit in both. I really do, because that is what my channel is called. It's called Derek's Knitting and Crochet. Do I knit a lot more than I crochet? Absolutely. But I still do both. So uh, that's why it's like that. But yes, Lillian. So what I did is, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think I know the number of the pattern, but I want to be sure. Let's see. I have so many patterns on my phone, but I also have a lot of leaflets as well. So this is actually King Cole 3756. And you're not going to be able to see that. No, you're not going to be able to see it because the lighting is too funny. You're not. But anyway, yeah, you're not going to see it. But anyway, it's 3756. It's a King Cole pattern. And I just follow the cardigan ones. It does a 2x2 ribbing. I usually don't. I do a 1x1 twisted rib or a regular 1x1 rib. Um, oh, thank you, Lillian. Yes, I love Irish Mall Stitch. I love Aran knits. I have two uh, Aran cardigans that I've knit upstairs that were completely designed by me. I use no pattern at all. Just they have cables, and uh, I think one has seed stitch. I think the other has moss stitch. Gosh, it's been so long. I'd have to look. I don't know. I have it upstairs. I don't really wear those anymore. I've had them for so long. Uh, oh, you're very welcome, Lillian. You're very welcome. Um, I am anxious to get this one done. I do want to get it done. This, I just have one more sleeve after this, and then the bands, and it'll be completed, and I can get it off to my mom. But yes, I am just absolutely enamored with this yarn. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The purple, the light purple, the white. Uh, and, it was kind of a last minute thing. I thought that I would just do it in stocking stitch. And then all of a sudden I said, no, I'm just going to put in the uh, the Irish moss stitch, because I got the same gauge, the 5.5 stitches to the inch. So I just put it right in there, because this is a DK weight yarn. Um, and the way it blends the colors is absolutely fabulous. I just absolutely love it. And I don't know if I told everybody now, I don't know the exact color names, but this one is called Grape. I just call it the purple one. But there are different ones. So this is, different colored purples with white. So there's also a different colored pinks and white one that I have, that yarn. Different color grays and white that I have, blue and white that I have, a yellow and white that I have. I think that's all of them. I think. But if you get on Lion Brand and look up Lion Brand ice cream yarn, they have the uh, regular size balls of this. But then they also have great big ones called Big Scoop that are just a little over 1,000 yards, um, that you can buy as well. So all the other ones that I have are in the Big Scoop, but now I do have some different colorways. Ice cream comes in all different colorways, not just those. It has all different. There's this child's. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Carol Ann. How are you doing, love? Piers. Oh, Park. Thank you so much. Hi, Mitzi. Thank you. So this one here is actually ice cream as well. Oh, let me go over here. Isn't it pretty? I have the back done. This is the left front of a child's cardigan I'm doing. I know I have way so I have too much on the go, but it'll get done. It will eventually all get done. So, but yes. So I love doing kids cardigans and sweaters. I absolutely adore doing that. Number one, because I love to knit cardigans and sweaters. Number two, because that goes so fast. Oh yeah, she can't wait. She just can't wait to get it done. And I don't know if y'all be able to see this as well. Put my needle in there. The pattern. It's a basket weave pattern. It's really pretty. I really like that one. So, oh, thank you, Susan. I really appreciate that. I really do. So let me, because I think I have showed all the pieces on my mom's. That this is the back. I don't know which side this is. Oh, the right front. This is the right front. And this is the left front. And I know everybody, I don't match. That's one thing about me. I know a lot of people, when they do the self striping yarn, they prefer to match up, you know, um, match up the colors and stuff, so that stripes come out the same. I don't. I just let it do whatever it is it wants to do. To me, it's like a canvas, like a beautiful painting. I just let it do what it wants to and see how it comes out. That's what I do. Um, because a lot of these yarns aren't necessarily made to be like that anyway. They just come out randomly. That's how they are. It's true, Mitzi. I don't get bored with anything. I have so many on the go. Uh, but yes, I mean this will be done before too long, and it really is. It's beautiful. It's turned out really lovely so far. Uh, she's going to be very very pleased with it. Um, Now, I will tell everybody, Sheila has some fantastic tutorials. If you're not subscribed to Sheila, uh, I'm actually going to shout out a few channels here. So, if you're not subscribed to Sheila's knitting tips and other stuff, you should be. And there's a channel that she has called Sheila's Just Knitting that is wonderful, that has a lot of wonderful tutorials on as well. So shout out to her because she has some beautiful, beautiful uh, patterns, and I mean the full tutorials on there as well. This is not how I wanted to do this. Let's fold this up. It's not working right for me. Um, the other channel is All You Need Is Love. Michelle, she is a sweetheart, and so is Sheila. Please, you need to go and look up that channel. It's called All You Knit Is Love. Sophia is knits for you. So the number 4 and the letter U. She's fabulous. Shout out to Sophia as well. Also, Jan from Urban Gypsy Crochet. She is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So yes, those channels are absolutely wonderful. I love them. And for all of you crocheters out there, if you have not found Juan the Yarn Addict, I would definitely look him up as well on YouTube. Fabulous, just fabulous. And if you like a little bit more detailed knitting, a little bit more, well, I don't want to say detailed knitting, that's not the right word, but a really, really good program, like a really great, great show. Even though I haven't got caught up lately, it's been a long, long time since I've watched it and gotten it. I used to love to watch Fruity Knitting, but I haven't had time to catch up on everything. Oh, Angela, my mom has type 1 diabetes. So she's been having a lot of issues and different things with that. So we visit when we can. It's not as often as we like, but we do the best that we can. She lives in Texas. I live here in Nevada. So we do the best we can. I try to see her when I can. I do have one grandparent period left, my grandmother, and I talk to her every Saturday. I call her every Saturday to check up on her and see how she's doing. She is, let's see, she will be 87 this year in October. So, and still lives on her own, still does her own thing. I've been very, very blessed on that. So that's fabulous. Oh, hi, Deborah. Hello. I love the cardigan as my favorite stitch is Irish Mom Stitch. I watch Sheila's channel as I'm also from Northeast England. Oh, yes. Very nice. So I'm sorry. I know you hear my clock going off here and it's turning and all that stuff. I love that clock. It's actually 10 a.m. here in Las Vegas. But yes, Deborah, I actually do have, when I did my ancestry and all that, I do have some of my ancestors way, way, way back when, many, many years ago, did live in the Newcastle area as well. I have some there. I have them from all over the UK, really. But I did have some from Tyne and Wear. So, yes. So that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I thank you all so much for hopping on to join me today. I've been on for 50 minutes, almost an hour. I think I'm going to hop off for now. I will be making another video next Saturday. I am going to try to do a live Oh, Angela, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, that's good. He's close to you, though. I am going to try to do a live once or twice a month. It will be always be on a Sunday. Um, so yes, I am going to try to do that. Um, I know this was kind of spur of the moment, last minute, but what I will do from now on is I will say in my videos when I'm doing the lives. So while I'll say in my regular videos when I'm doing the lives, so you can hop on and join. And this, as I always say, this is a safe space for everybody. Um, I try to create a safe space for everyone. Um, I love all of my subscribers. Genuinely, I do. I hope you all are staying healthy. I know I say this in every one of my here lately in every one of my videos. I hope everybody's staying healthy and well. Um, oh, Carmen. Oh, you're from Maine. Oh, how lovely. Oh, thank you for joining. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Um, but yes, like I said, I hope you all stay healthy and well until next Saturday when I do my uh oh yes, Jordy. um yeah, and until next Saturday, please take care. Um I love you all and married, and I'm from Ireland, Irish, mostly. Oh yes. Oh yes, and I love Ireland too. I do. Absolutely. Um, but yes, please, all of you, take care, take good care, and I will chat with you all again soon. But until next time, bye for now.